A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up
Hello,
on the start line,
everybody, and
their
welcome to
eyes
today's
fixed on the
match.
prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting him to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
Silvestre. More and more pressure on the ball here. It's a quick ball upfield. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Mohamed Salah goes short. Lovely bit of skill. Shot a goal! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got to...
Mathias Cunha! Oh, it rattles the bar. Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Forwards and with intent. Haaland. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking for a runner. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Guardiol. And here's Martinelli. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now here's the delivery. He's rising! And again, that is frustrating.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. And it's goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Matheus Cunha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shoots! And he's found the net! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. a sudden chance to counter. Rodri. Half-time coming. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Wirtz. Matheus Cunha. Wirtz. Now he's off and running. Can he spark a counter here? O'Reilly receives it in a good position here. Oh, it's played into the area. Getting up there! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in. 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And with that, the hat-trick and a header! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 25.
So now the difference is 3.
Erling Haaland.
O'Reilly. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the... And a chance! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisive.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.